In the headlines tonight, the 9th World Water Forum underscores water security for peace and development. Scientists say Africa needs to enhance knowledge on insects to create friendly environment. Ethiopia stood first in the 18th World Indoor Championship. Good evening to you all. A very warm welcome to ETV News. I am Grum Tariku. President Sahle-Work Zewde arrived in Senegal to attend the 9th World Water Forum to be held in Dakar, Senegal. President Sahle-Work Zewde said during water security is so vital for peace and development, and in this regard Ethiopia is doing its level best in its green legacy initiatives. The forum being underway takes the theme water security for peace and development. Tigstanesa has more on this.
The 9th World Water Forum is being held for the first time in sub-Saharan Africa. The delegation led by Ethiopian President Sahle-Work Zewde, including the Water and Energy Minister Dr. Engineer Habtamu Ittefa and other senior government officials in the sector, have arrived in Dakar, Senegal to attend the forum. This week-long series of conferences and workshops aimed at accelerating universal access to water and sanitation. President Sahle-Work highlighted in enhancing quality and quantity of water and mitigating the impact of climate change, as Ethiopia and the Nile Basin countries are better off with the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam.
In relation to enhancing the quality and quantity of water, as well as mitigating the impacts of climate change, Ethiopia, the Nile Basin, Africa, and the world are better off with this Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. For the sake of assuring this gathering, let me share one among many things that are close to our heart when it comes to this matter. We take the legitimate concerns of downstream countries as our own. We would like to take this opportunity to assure our brothers and sisters in the downstream countries of the Nile, and indeed the whole world, that Ethiopia has always been ready for genuine cooperation and effective and efficient data and information sharing mechanism, which we believe will address all the legitimate concerns on this matter.
The President also noted that Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative is the other effort the country is undertaking to address climate change.
Our Green Legacy Initiative is the other effort we are undertaking to address climate change. Through this initiative, we are undertaking a massive afforestation program through planting billions of trees in Ethiopia and sending seedlings in neighboring countries as well. This Green Legacy Initiative, which has the direct guidance and leadership of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, is bearing fruits. We will continue this initiative as it will be instrumental in fighting desertification and enhancing the quality and quantity of water in Ethiopia and beyond.
The Dakar 2022 Forum will focus on a couple of priorities: water security and sanitation, water for rural development, cooperation on peaceful and developmental usage of riparian waters and their economic benefit, and also mainly focuses on drought-affected areas. The UNESCO report says that about 99% of all liquid groundwater on Earth is groundwater, although the resource is often poorly understood or undervalued. Water consumption is expected to increase by 1% annually over the next 30 years, UNESCO said, driven by population growth and demand for industry and agriculture.
Association of Ethiopian Community in Dubai and the Northern Emirates celebrated the annual Ethiopian Day for the 8th time, and under the banner "I for the Community and the Community for Me." Leader of the Ethiopian community in Dubai and Northern Emirates, Idris Bunsoro delivered a welcoming speech and underlining renewed commitments to work with the Ethiopian consulate in Dubai. Representing the Ethiopian consulate in Dubai, Abema Bratu reiterated the significance of the day to Ethiopians to strengthen unity, share cultural values, and build the image of their country. He further congratulated the Ethiopian diaspora in Dubai for witnessing the commencement of electric power generation of the grid, which they have extended multifaceted support.
Gondar, a city of palaces and castles.
The palace of Emperor Fasilides. Let's go inside and see what it's like. It has a unique Nubian structure and it was registered on the UNESCO Heritage Sites in 1979. Gondar. This statue was made to commemorate the beloved Emperor Theodros on January 18th of 2012.
We're here to see some castles. World Heritage Site.
African Association of Insect Scientists, AAIA, says Africa needs to enhance knowledge of insects to create friendly environment and boost production. Biological control of insects is crucial to avert the significant impact of pests on agriculture. It is disclosed. The remark came while Addis Ababa University hosted the 24th AAIA's conference. Goshu Melissa reports.
According to scientists, among 1.8 million species, insects account for 80% of the largest animal kingdom. Africa needs to enhance the knowledge of insects to create friendly environment and boost production.
Insects, most of them, they are useful to the planet. A few of them are pests. So the knowledge of insects could help Africans to better understand the functioning of the environment. They could harness the beneficial insects and control the pests in a sustainable way. They can use insects to produce products such as honey and silk. They can also use insects for source of protein to feed the animals such as chicken, fish, and create employment for young people and women. Change also the livelihood of the people in Africa and the rest of the world.
Entomologist Imana Getu on the occasion said biological control of insects is crucial to avert the significant impact of pests on the agriculture.
Some insect eats the insect I told you now, harmful. They are called natural enemies, okay? They feed. This system is called natural control or biological control. They just, some of them, they are beneficial. They keep the balance of this harmful insect.
President of African Association of Insect Scientists reiterated African government should invest more to compensate the hard-hit agriculture sector by locust invasion and climate change.
East Africa has been hit by desert locust invasion, which has affected agricultural sector and threatened the food security. It is a combination of several consequences, climate change, but also lack of preventive measures. And I think the governments should invest more effort in collaboration with scientists and international institutions such as Ethiopia, Desert Locust Control, to arrange and come up with strategies to prevent such kind of scenarios to happen.
Imana, for his part, said controlling desert locust invasion technology needs to be scaled up, as well as forecasting and preventing mechanisms should be scientific.
The desert locust research should be strengthened. You know, what we are doing now, it's we are using the old technologies, for example. They just, whenever locusts appear, use, paper equipment for the spray, and spray these chemicals, but that won't continue because at a certain point, locusts may develop as a population or a strain that cannot be controlled by these chemicals, and the forecasting method is not also good. It has to be supplemented by database.
Established in 1978, African Association of Insect Scientists gathered at Addis Ababa University, African Union headquarters, to deliberate the impact of insects on the planet.
Ministry of Planning and Development has signed a €5 million cooperation agreement with German Development Corporation GIZ for implementation of inclusive and integrated land use management system. Policy Sector State Minister of Planning and Development Ministry, Namara Gabayo, has unveiled the joint project in an event attended by civil society organizations, development partners, and various stakeholders. The Ethio-Germany Inclusive and Integrated Land Use Planning project is aimed to develop fair and participatory land policies, laws, and institutional structures in selected regions. China will hold the first peace conference in the first half of this year, China's special envoy to the Horn of Africa, Zhao Bing, has said. It is to be recalled that in February, China announced the appointment of Zhao Bing as its special envoy to the Horn of Africa region. His task will be to work to promote peaceful development plan for the region, which aims to help countries in the region achieve long-term stability, development, and prosperity. Speaking at a press briefing in Nairobi, Ambassador Shaw said the meeting will offer a platform for the countries in the region to settle their differences through negotiations. Kenya and Ethiopia have offered to host the conference, he added. The envoy says the meeting will offer a platform for regional countries to settle their differences peacefully, the Star reported. Ambassador Shaw had visited Eritrea, Ethiopia, Djibouti, Somalia, and Kenya, and set to tour Uganda and South Sudan. During his visit to Ethiopia, the special envoy disclosed that China wants to support countries in the Horn of Africa to address the challenges of security, development, and governance, and pursue a path of unity and self-improvement. He also spoke about the initiative for peaceful development in the Horn of Africa that was proposed during State Council or Wang Yi's visit to Africa, according to Ethiopian news agency. In connection with this, the special envoy underscored that Ethiopia should play a constructive role in promoting peace in the Horn of Africa, as it is an anchor state in the region. Ethiopian embassy in India held a trade, tourism, and investment forum in Chennai, the capital of Tamil Nadu state, in collaboration with the Indian Economic Trade Organization, Indian Africa Trade Council, and Commerce Office of IATC in Chennai. It is reiterated in the forum that the need to rebuild strong economic cooperation between India and Ethiopia in particular, and in Africa in general. Jerusalem has more on this.
Diplomatic and economic relations between India and Ethiopia began with a trade agreement in 1997 as part of a structural adjustment program in Ethiopia. Comprehensive trade reforms for both exports and imports has been carried out since 1992. Enclosed within this program, the Ethiopian embassy in India held a trade, tourism and investment forum in Chiani, the capital of Tamil Nadu state. Ethiopian ambassador to India, Tizita Mulugeta, in her speech addressed Indian investors to explore the vast opportunities in Ethiopia, mentioning the presence of more than 600 Indian investors in Ethiopia who engage in different sectors, creating job opportunities for thousands of youth in the country.
The Ethiopian economy was one of the fastest growing economy. It grows 6.1%. per annum, even if it is a little bit lesser than what has happened before. And in this time, more than 30 new Indian companies came to Ethiopia. And even recently, last week, one of Indian pharmaceutical company was inaugurated in one of the industrial park in Ethiopia. So this shows that still Ethiopia is one of the investment destination of India. All this really shows that despite all this time, India has been a good partner of Ethiopia.
Ambassador Tizita underlined the commitment of the government of Ethiopia to investors coming from abroad and explained the actions taken by the government in updating the rules and regulations governing the investment environment in the country. Dr. Ramakrishnan, head of India-Africa Trade Council and CAMESA office in Chiani, also reiterated the need to build strong economic relations with Africa and noted the huge opportunities African countries, including Ethiopia, present for Indian investors in different sectors.
Well, next up is Forex Update. Let's have a look.